Hi everyone, it's Mama J and Troopy. So this video is for volunteers that will be on Trooper's trip and also for the family. Obviously if you're on the trip, you're not going to have a sink with you. So just accommodate, you'll have to use wipes and if you bring some water along. So some of this will be for the family, but overall it's for the family and the volunteers. Trooper has had a lot of issues with his back end, and he will bleed in the back, much more so than Finn. So I have been avoiding using wipes with Trooper, and have just been rinsing his area in the sink. When Trooper came to me, he had a lot of back end issues with bleeding, and it was very protruding. It is still a work in progress, even though I've had him for several months. Dr. Mallard agreed that this has been one of the tougher ones that we've had to work with. So again, if you watched Finn's video, I just use a little bit of off-brand baby shampoo, put a little bit in the palm of my hand, and just use it on his back end with my hand. The reason I'm not using a washcloth or some type of rag is it's much more abrasive than just the palm of my hand. And I just make sure that he's good and clean. Now as I lift him down to the floor, I'll be moving my phone in just a moment so you'll be able to see. Obviously, Trooper cannot walk in the back end, so he's a little different than Finn. His legs will kind of be out to the side. I do make sure that I get him dry down here in his boy part area. He's had just a little bit of breaking out right there, but I have most of it healed up for the most part. This cream right here works good for any breaking out he has around his boy part area. I use a little bit of this on his back end, but for his trip and mainly for his family, I'd like for them to concentrate on this hemorrhoid ointment. Doesn't matter what brand you get, but you need the ointment or the gel. That has really done the most good for his back end issues. Now if you've watched Finn's video, Finn's back end is not near as exposed as Trooper's. This is so much more improved than when I first got him, and the breeder did a great job with him. He's just really had a lot of issues back here. This used to protrude way out and be kind of cone-shaped. So we really have come a long way. You just take the hemorrhoid gel, put it right on the opening, and then just kind of spread it around on the skin. He used to have some skin that stuck directly out, but we've finally gotten that process healed up, and it's much better. So you want it to be like that. To put the diaper on the same way as you did with Finn. He is in a size 6 Loves also. You'll just lift him up, put the diaper right underneath here, bring it over on the top. Now you have to help support him with this hand because he cannot stand on his back legs. You bring the tab around to the front, and you do the same on the other side. He's thicker than Finn, so you have to kind of stretch the diaper a little. You want to slightly fold it over. He has the same suspender setup. So you'll just put this over his head like you did on Finn's. You'll clip on the back, same way as Finn's. Then you'll just flip him over. You'll readjust these tabs so that they're more at the top, because again, we've got boy parts and we're trying to keep it from leaking. So you want it to look like that. Then you just flip him back over. He's going to have a pair of pants on and they're going to be too big for him. I am out of the sizes right now that these boys are in. Go ahead and put it on. And there's an extra clip that I've added that it will snap on. And I do know they're too big. They're just what I'm working with at the moment. I either have too small or too big. And that's all you do with Trooper. This is how his front chest looks with his straps and his suspenders. Thanks.